Oh. Oh god. Public, blah, blah, blah. Good. Got it. Okay. We should be good. Let me check. Hold on. Oh crap. Let's go check if this is working. It's working. Hold on, I have to turn my volume down so I don't hear myself. Okay. Okay. Let me go. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Hi, Kaden. I see you. Can you hear that? Let me turn my volume up for a second to see if I can. Can you hear? Oh, you can hear that. That's very loud. Okay. Kaden, can you send the link to Toby, please? While I... Oh, shit. Kaden will send link. Sorry, guys. I'm telling people I'm streaming. I sent the wrong... I put love instead of live. Oops. Oh, let me go back. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give it 1 minute. Toby sneak. Hi, Toby. Okay. I think we are good. Okay. I am 13 years of age. I can do that. There they are. Oh, the music. Oh, the music. Is that too loud? Can you hear me over? Doki, Doki. It should not get taken down. Please enter your name. Adrian. Okay. Here we are. Hey! That is horrible. It's a little loud. Yeah. I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. This is disgusting. It's not bad. Might want to tune it down a little. Okay. Oh, I skipped a line. Crap! You know, the kind of friend you just never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting out in high school, she would oversleep more, and more frequently, I would get tired of waiting up. My phone is totally... Okay. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle at the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. There she is! Okay, why does it keep glitching like that? Do you see that? Is it me? I'm gonna turn this down for me, because I'm a little... Oh, my phone turned off. Great job, Andrew. Why my phone's on 5? This is great! Hang on, people. We're gonna go grab my charger. This is great. This is great. Who signed me up for this? Oh. Ah. Okay. Okay, I can see the chat still. Calm down, everyone. I know you're so scared for my life right now. Okay. I don't know what voice to do for Sayori, so she's just gonna have my voice. Ha ha. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Ugh, such a girl, what? And you said that you see that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Adrian. That is very mean of me. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yeah, sorry, Sarah, I don't like you. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sarah. I'm not making that noise. I am not doing that. I'm not making that noise. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Adrian, oh god. Have you decided on a club to join yet? No, I'm not joining any club. A club? Oh my god, it sounds like me. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Why are you guys so quiet? This is scary. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. No, I did not. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Kaden, this sounds like you. Kaden, why does it sound like you? Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly fine and content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I'm the opposite. No anime. Uh-huh. It's Kaden. Oh god. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Yeah. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Sounds crazy. I'm not. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Oh god, it's me and Kaden. Oh god. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me even makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh my god, Adri is Kaden. I keep getting closer to my phone like that's the microphone. That is not the microphone. Kaden, it's you! I seriously want chocolate chip cake. I want a Sayori in my life. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Yeah, it's real. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. I'm not a psycho. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, then you can come to my club, Sayori. That glitching is throwing me off. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Oh, it's me. Sayori's turning into me now. Sayori is the vice president of the Literature Club, a club I'd never be in. You should hit the big heart, yeah. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact... Thank you. Oh, you guys are hitting the heart. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. I'm not making that noise. Don't make promises you can't keep! Oh, I'm so kidding. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's just so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Kaden. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! She's so... Ugh. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I would sell my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly... Oh, that's a big word. Follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh god, here they all come. Oh great! Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Oh my god. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Siri, turn off. Siri, shut up! Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Adri, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Please burn Monica, no. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! I am one of them. You're thinking about your canon design. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. I am so Natsuki coded. The girl with her sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. That's very weird. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. I'm making Sayori just giggly the whole time. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then she turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ugh. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Oh, Monica. She looks like me and it's scary. Kaden, does this not remind me of you in any way, shape, or form? The green eyes, the brown hair. It's great to see you again, Adri. Oh look, they're holding hands. Another one. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Probably. Come sit down, Adri. Made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Oh god, the dogs. Oh god, the dogs. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Oh, she's such a tea girl. Ugh. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that... Oh god. So there is one space next to Monica and one next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, when Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh! I don't know how to make a noise when you see cupcakes. Oh my god, it's a cupcake. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh. The whiskers were drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I want to see the cupcake. I want a cupcake like Natsuki's. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. I'm not making a noise. Well, you know. Just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Sayori, I'm not talking to you! Ugh. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Oh! Okay. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, you know? You, dummy. Ugh. I hate reading. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No. I guess. Yes, Kaden. And writing. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... I should voice something, how cringy that sounds. I would voice act Natsuki if I could, honestly. I just don't feel like acting right now. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather just take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. Monica looks so uncanny. Her poses are disgusting. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! I am so Natsuki-coded. Where's Kaden? He can tell you I'm Natsuki-coded. Look at her and look at me. Same person. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Adri, what kind of things do you like to read? Where's the history option? Well, considering how little I've read this past 3... Oh my god, I can't read! Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying manga. Ugh, that felt disgusting to say. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. I'd only say manga for Natsuki. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, it can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces their room of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I hate fantasy. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I read one, and I hated it. I skipped a line. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful. Oh my god! Oh my god, I can't talk. You can read this one. Read this one. I'm just gonna cut it there. At changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I can't breathe. Why is my phone not charging? You know, that would explain it. It's not plugged in. Hold on. I get on my knees for this phone. Great. Okay, I'm still here. Oh, what is that? What did I miss? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back! Fine. Oh gosh. She's getting aggressive. She's turning into Adri. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Zero slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Oh my god, it's so me. Game's gonna say it's not me, but no, literally it's me. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I'm not a guy. My name is Adri. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and have Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh gosh. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Oh, Yuri. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically, is that even a word? At Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Yeah, I've seen their Canada designs. It's nasty. Isn't that right, Adrian? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Story may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Yep, that's okay. Adri, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join a literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Story wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! That would literally be me. Don't hug me. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. She's such a girl boss, though. Come on, Kaden, do you like her? I will torture Kaden into this. Then that makes it official. Eat that hair, Natsuki. Eat that hair. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Adri, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Well, you're lucky I'm even here. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my we're skipping that. That was embarrassing as hell. Oh god. I already feel the anxiety rolling up inside me. I'm here because she's playing music. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Adri, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed at school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day at school after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer at one of these girls. No. Oh, well, I just skipped a whole bunch. And I guess it's since we're writing a poem tonight. It's time for the fun part, Kaden. We're gonna write a poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What would Natsuki like, guys? Help. There's 3 people here. What? This is definitely not Sayori. This is Sayori. This is probably Yuri. Yuri? Waterfall. This is Sayori. Should I just go happiness? I'm just gonna go happiness. It was Sayori. Kiss. Candy? Yeah. Universe. Lollipop. Yeah. Marshmallow. They're all fruit. Chocolate. Vanilla. Oh god, strawberry. I don't see any food. Love. Natsuki. Milk. Oh shoot. Cheer. Fuck. No, this is Yuri word. Papa. Oh! Her dad. Yeah. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Awesome. Destiny. That's probably Yuri. None of these words are cutesy. Whirlwind? Destiny? Vibrant? I'm gonna go whirlwind. Crap! Oh, I got her anyway. Sugar. Fluffy. Alone. Oh god. Parfaits, obviously. Yeah. Silly! Kaden, you want me to silly? Kaden, silly! We're gonna go twirl, yeah. Kitty, yep. Bubbles. Okay, I definitely got Natsuki on that one. How long was this stream going on for? Hi again, Adri. Hi, Monica. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. We're saying silly. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I can keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Adri. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make you didn't dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh god. Well, come on, like he deserves any slack. So you already told me I didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too! I don't know if your plan is to come here and hang out, or what. But if you don't take us seriously, oh gosh, shut up. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone that keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between the words like Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Adri always gives it his? My pronouns have changed. Adri always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with my busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? I'm not laughing. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Adri can become good friends too. Welcome to the club, Adri. Yeah. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she has put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Yeah. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what did I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so you could keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She's not. She's being disgusting. Even if she picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. She did throw her under the bus. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Mono to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Gosh. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Oh god! Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter yeah, sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Oh god, here we go! Here we go, guys! Are you looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts any of my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? That's true. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a long volume of manga I missed? Oh. A stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Are they girls? It's a Siri I've never heard of in my life. Siri, don't even. Ah! No! That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. I can't read. We're gonna have to stop this soon. I can't read. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Adri. Consider this a lesson straight from Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book straight into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in a colorful attire, striking anime feminine pose. Animated! It's seemingly Mo. No, it's not Mo. Don't just stand there. What? Wow. Oh, here we go. Natsuki grabs her arms and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Oh god, here we go, guys. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be seen this close to her either. Not that I can say that's a particularly bad thing. Oh, it's not a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished a series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Yeah. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? Oh, she sounds like me. I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things, like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters, and besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama, like when they get into their backstories and when some of their romance has to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Oh, the flirting. I'm not laughing. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good saved. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. She's such a little... I'm not gonna say that. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time that I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything else because it's in a manga. Feel bad for anyone that's that ear pressed. Guys. I feel attacked. Is it bad that I feel attacked? Where'd my boyfriend go? It's been 40 minutes. Holy shit. Where did my boyfriend go? Boyfriend? Boyfriend? I don't know who he went. Ahaha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess it explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all the hobbies to pick up from the manga, that's definitely one of the better. Oh, he's still here. Okay, good. It's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh! Do you see that? Do you see this? Do you see this? Oh. We read on the floor for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Oh gosh. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? This shit looks like a raspberry. Do you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh god, it's me. Sorry. I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. So... Ugh, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser though, so I guess I've gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Kept Monaco was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, it's enough! Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Ah! Peter, look at her. Look at her. Are you gonna look at her and say you don't like that? Look at that. Look at her little face. Ah! I just ruined her. I totally forgot that happened. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Oh. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. She's a fang. Leave her fang alone. It's hard to express It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you ready for today's poems? I almost said pens. Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens next? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you! Oh my god, Timmy. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Oh, I'm scared to know what will happen if you don't finish it. Well, if I don't finish it, you know. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Kaden, stop texting me. I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf. Oh my god. Shut up, Sayori. From a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, now that we're here, I'm gonna go see what Kim said. Okay. Let me go back to chat. Okay. Do we even need to guess on this? Which one I'm gonna go first? Yeah, we're just gonna. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. I'm so ready to read these. Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me how some dumb poem make me go, ha Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. I have the truth message you first. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Yeah, you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the whole world like you're all self-important. I'm pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she likes my poem. In any case, you seem to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Okay, I've already seen this poem before. Here we go. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. People can't try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. Handwriting is so cool. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I said to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I'll go to Sayori next, just for you. This is a good poem, Adri. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the company room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Ichi. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to it then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Ah! Dear Sunshine, her handwriting. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh, Sayori. Sayori? This is just a guess, but... Oh, shut up, Siri. Did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. She's so adorable, though. We're going to Yuri next. Monica's gonna be last. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem. Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I'm recognizing new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something to be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. Also, I hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Mitsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, handwriting! Ghost under the light. Oh god, there's gonna be some big words. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing the air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. What the heck? How do you flicker? I want to learn how to flicker, guys. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I'm gonna have no voice after this, and I have to do a cover after this. This is great. Oh, this is just great. But it took you a long time to read. Well, just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. You should write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Adri. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you didn't really glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbiotically compared to a ghost. lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn than putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. And Monica, after this poem, I'm gonna stop, I think. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'd be afraid to bring them up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Adri, we're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of the barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Adri. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They may be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get past that, to get the meaning through. Jeez. So I can see why it would be kind of her poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased with their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, Jesus. I like her handwriting, too. It looks a little like Natsuki's and Yuri's mixed together. Hole and wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction of protrude? Oh, Jesus, I can't read. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film lit out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas? Guys, what? Already scorched through a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A whole infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh god, that's scary. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you would say it has some kind of affinity. I can't read anymore. Thank God this is the last one. Hold on, you need to sip. Okay. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And I'm not trying again. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on the specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get the dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. I'll end it as soon as we leave, I'm guessing. I guess it's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper and sharing their respective poems. As they read it in turn, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk and with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Adri did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, but unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Adri liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Adri appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Adri started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed her standing there. Adri, she's just trying to make me look bad. It's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poem so... Oh god, big word. For no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Adri. Wait, there's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Adri? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they probably will think more highly of me. So I guess it's gonna be... Chat. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain and attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader imagination take over, and Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even this small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glanced over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean anything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey! It's not like you need to apologize for me, Adri. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. I think about, Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki's harder time than she is boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I passed Sayori on the shoulder. Whenever we're past that, everyone's ready to be homes, right? I hope that was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Adri. To be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we get livings used to. Oh my god. So joining the new club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No. There's still more time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you could take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? It's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing homes? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, mostly. Adri, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. There's anything to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. Staying home is really even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck that I can at least do a better job of expressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Adri, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Atsuki. Does that thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Adri, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. It was like Sayori said in comments of the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. Oh crap. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. And that's it. Okay. Alright. Well, everybody, that was a long ass stream, and I'm tired, and my voice hurts. Hour and 14. Great. I'll try to do a stream either Thursday or Friday, continuing this. You just woke up. Good job, Ozzy. Yeah. I was gonna say maybe I'd come back later. Maybe I will come back later. At like 7-ish. I'll make a Twitter post about it and a community post about it if I do end up coming back to play more. But for now, I have to get some cover done and start editing them. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. It was very fun. Good first stream. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I can see my own stream right here. Alright, I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.